responsible for giving you guys. You never got abducted. He gave you LSD and he Bill Cosby'd you, and he showed up in an alien costume, and you thought you were probed and abducted. Nope.
He's the reason why people think you get probed when you get.
He's bigger than all of this. This is why the FBI got involved.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our talk show. I'm Josh. What's your fucking cue?
Oh, I'm next. I'm DJ.
I'm Adam.
And thank you guys for coming back and tuning in. So this week we hit 100 followers or subscribers on YouTube, DJ.
Whoa! Can I meet Ellen yet?
No.
Damn it.
Not yet.
Ellen, I want to meet you.
So don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias.
Make sure you hit your notification button so you get us every Friday morning at 9 a.m.
That's right, 9 a.m.
Until we start doing more videos, then it'll be like 9 a.m. on different days because we'll have more videos.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Not yet. It's when
There was no promise in anything he said.
When
He
you
said
quit your job.
He didn't say, I guarantee, promise, swear we are going to do more videos right now.
I mean,
he was just like,
we start making money on these videos, bro. We do more videos.
But we don't do it for that. We do it for our passion.
I'd still talk into a camera if I made no money.
Anyways, DJ, how was your week? Did you go to the doctors this week finally?
No, next week.
I swore he went last week.
I know, but it's hard to go to the doctors
week,
when you don't have no money.
I thought you were going with your wife.
Oh, wait, we did do that.
Yes. So you did nothing exciting this week, DJ?
I didn't do nothing exciting this week.
I had closure yesterday.
Just...
Closure, that's big.
Yeah, my life was like a TV show yesterday.
And this segment's called Josh's Therapy Hour. Ooh, can we put it in big, like, not rainbow, but like the sparkles across the screen?
Up therapy. And that's all that happened.
Closure. Moving on.
We did a lot of marketing online. That's how we got 100 followers. And
Well, me and Josh did. Me and this guy over here.
right, yeah, me and this guy.
This one.
Is this still like when viral?
We don't know what to do with our hands. He's like,
And so you guys ready to move on to viral news?
what viral news we got today?
Oh, right. Our first viral news is animal sanctuary seeking volunteers to cuddle rescue pigs.
Oh, that sounds so awesome.
These little piglets. About 100 pigs are in need of permanent homes and a little bit of love.
See... Oh, God.
It's going to be a long
Me and this guy.
21 weeks.
Me and this guy right here.
I don't know why you're talking shit. You don't even get a mic.
I know.
I've got to...
We gotta go like this.
I, the talent, have to put my mic closer to you so they can hear
The
you.
talent, everyone.
So do you guys want to hug some pigs?
No.
It needs
Not
some
at all.
cuddles.
No. No hugging pigs.
DJ?
I mean,
I'm
could
just
give
thinking
you
of
guys
your
hugs.
mama jokes, and I can't say them to either of you, so...
Next headline.
Why?
Next.
Huh? Well, because I was thinking about... Oh, I can't say none of that. I'll just get in trouble.
Oh, well, that's on you.
Well, that's why I don't say nothing.
So you guys know the Super Bowl was Sunday?
No.
Well,
Was the Super Bowl Sunday?
Yeah, it
I
was
don't
Sunday.
think anyone cared.
But a man buys a $6 million Super Bowl ad to thank a vet for saving his dog from cancer.
There you go.
I mean, if you got the money, awesome.
The spot encourages viewers to donate to the veterinary school researches.
I think what they should have done was use that $6 million to buy a spot for, dogs in need of homes and stuff like that. But, hey,
When you have stupid money.
our vets should be honored and stuff like
They
that
should,
anyhow.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
good on you. What do we got? What do we got next?
So the headline says daycare wrote on son's stomach that he needs diapers at the daycare.
See, now I feel like, okay, it didn't just start out this way. Like
Right.
you ran out of diapers.
Right.
Okay.
And you get the paper.
And
You get the paper.
hell, they come out and talk to you.
Yeah.
You
Apparently
go in
this-
to pick up your kid. Hey, your kid ran out of diapers today. Could you grab some diapers? It's like, how many times did it take for this nanny to be like, you know what, dumb
Person
you, I'm gonna write on your child.
Get your kid some diapers before we call DCF on you.
The-
Yeah, at the end of it, when you pick up your child, they give you the paper what they did for the day. And how many, and especially that young, they tell you how many times they went to the bathroom and what they ate, and it goes notes. Blah blah blah. This week, bring extra clothes. Blah blah blah. We need diapers for the cubby.
Yep.
So how many times before, like, okay, I'm going to write on your child now. Your child needs damn diapers.
And then people are like, oh, you shouldn't be writing on children. It's like, well, children write all over themselves all the damn time. Okay, so I'm sure they had some child-safe markers in
But at the
there.
same time, if you're that concerned of the child's well-being, you should have called someone else in to investigate.
Hey, you're lucky, because
Or
I'd
take
have
the
just
kid out of
told you not
daycare.
to bring the kid back. I was like, listen,
Yeah.
you can't... 14, 15 times I've told you bring diapers, you ain't brought no diapers. Don't bring your child back here. I don't need your baby. We don't... And that's the thing. That's what people forget. Right? It's like, you know...
You're paying for daycare, though.
You're paying for daycare.
But I didn't ask you to.
But they don't need your baby. More babies will come. Right? Babies happen every day. It's like they got that thing, okay, boomer.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, boomer.
Well, it's still booming. People are still making babies. It's
It's not brand new.
Right, it's like
we're
every-
running out of children to babysit.
right.
We're
That's
running out
not
of
a,
babies.
you know.
Please get him diapers.
It's like pediatricians going, oh my God, there's not enough babies to look after.
Message to all your daycare workers or mothers out there: make sure you stock your kids'
Right.
cubby with
And
diapers.
to you daycare workers, start putting your foot down, bro. Be like, hey, don't bring your kid back here, dog.
Right before
Like-
we take serious actions.
That's it. It's like, take your kid to some place who allows that kind of shit.
And at the same time, what kind of admin lets them write on children in the first place, though? Like from that other point of view.
Like, well, no, I understand that
Yeah.
too,
Right,
right?
playing devil's advocate
Okay.
here. Why are you writing on the baby? But then again, what
Why-
made them get to the point
To write on the baby.
It had to have been a lot of, hey man, you got the one diaper.
Well, and
for the week now.
We're just hoping he doesn't poop. Like that's not that's impossible. If they're in diapers, they poop.
writing on the child right, is nicer, okay, than saying, hey, get your fucking baby and get the hell out of here. Okay?
Yeah.
So to you people who are like, oh, you shouldn't have written on the child.
Oh no, he ran on my baby.
That's like your last resort. I could have called DCF.
Yeah, we gotta get the
Right.
cops involved.
I
and
could-
everything.
Yeah, that is.
I
nice.
could have fucking,
It is
you know,
nicer than call. I mean, if it's not
said,
Sharpie.
said,
No, it
hey, you
wasn't.
can't go to work for the next week because nobody's there to watch your baby. Because it takes a few minutes to get, like, you don't just, hey, here's my baby.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm sorry. You continue. Like, that was nice. The nicest thing they could have done.
Well, was it a worst case scenario, least case scenario type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it could have been a worst case.
Could have been a lot worse.
So usually we have a Florida man, but this week we have a Texas man.
Uh-oh.
Texas man admits to kidnapping 79 people to handily probe them while disguised as an alien. A man who was arrested by the FBI yesterday has confessed to
He got
kidnapping
to
and
79 people before he was stopped.
At least they got him before 80.
See, that just shows you people in Texas were so desperate to discover an alien and be abducted.
you know what it
and be
was? He was
probed.
probably working with that turtle guy.
The dude with his army of turtles.
They're probably partners.
That
Guy
makes
with,
total sense. But 79 people?
Well,
He got to nearly 80 people probing them dressed as an alien. And you know it's not a Hollywood theater, a Hollywood movie level alien costume. It's from the costume shop.
It is.
So all 70 of those people at least were
Wait.
just into being probed.
Okay.
and look how old he is.
Here's the next thing.
Why didn't the cops get involved?
Okay.
Why did the FBI have to do it?
The FBI had to get him. This is
And then the guy had to confess what he did because they had no proof, probably.
I want to know, like,
They didn't have 70 people going, yeah, he stuck something in my ass.
did you see the ears on that guy?
That's what you took from that? The ears, his ear size? Not the fact that he probed 80 fucking people?
Okay,
before-
here, I'm sorry. Again, right, here's an unpopular opinion about this. Those 79 people deserved it.
What?
Yes, every single one of them did.
Okay,
He
because
allowed himself to get kidnapped and drugged by this old guy.
because let me tell you
He
what,
Bill Cosby them?
Yes.
I'd have whooped your ass, right? Because it takes, I don't know if you've met
It
me.
doesn't even say he killed him or anything. He just kidnapped him. I don't know if he had all 79 people though, but he sexually assaulted several dozen people while using costumes,
All right.
drugs, and special
you mean-
and special
So
effects
am I-
for his victim. So did he convince them that he was really an alien? And so that way they wouldn't say nothing?
Hold on, so this is different. You made it seem like he was out in front of a college campus and 79 people walked up to a dude dressed in an alien costume and just bent the fuck over and got alien probed.
Well, they didn't go
All in a row.
They didn't go into details of how he got them there, but apparently he used
guy
special
went
effects.
He went out and used
Kid-
drugs, so he gave him like LSD, acid. He made him confused
Hell
and
of a
said that he was
cocktail.
an alien. They were abducted and tried to probe them.
Oh, he did probe them. He didn't try.
He was successful in his
He
anal
was
probing.
successful in alien probing, and because I'm guessing that it took so long because the people were freaked out the next morning thinking they got probed by an alien.
Oh well,
due to the drugs and everything.
You know, Ellen, if you're watching this, I want to be on your show. Please don't lump me in with these two. Okay.
I got it.
Oh,
and that's all we have to talk about that Texas man. Thank you, Adam.
Word, Ellen.
All right, this one says a man lights joint in court while facing marijuana charges.
This guy's my hero.
I mean, I guess that's the way to go out.
Problem is in Tennessee, and there's like zero
tolerance.
I plead
in
not
Tennessee
guilty.
It's the same thing. Yeah. I did not smoke anything, and he just proceeds to smoke.
You can have a baby
look,
with your
there it
sister
is.
in Tennessee, but you can't smoke some weed. 10 fucking cops probably jumped on that kid as soon as he lit that.
But
bitch.
no, I don't think it was as soon as. At first, I think they had to process what they're seeing. Like, no one's that dumb.
Right, they were probably like, this
Nobody
motherfucker.
Can you
is not
imagine
cocky.
the judge with the bow tie? Just a judge with a bow tie.
And that's all we have for Prowl News.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on to a video game trailer.
Oh,
This
you're
week-
excited. You're excited. I've
This
never
week-
played it.
We're going to do Apex Legends Season 4.
Oh, can't wait.
Protests turned violent recently as Hammond Robotics continues to face backlash for its controversial work on the Simulacrum program. New message.
Look who it is. Papai!
A toast to minha família and securing the future of our legacy.
Meu amor, for our daughter. What's in there?
Stay calm. You two go. Take her and go. Get out of here! Mother, you must go!
Papa, please!
I love you. What the hell are you? Death.
Yep. And that was Apex cinematic trailer for Season 4.
Like, holy fuck.
That was a trailer for a video game. I thought it was a series on Netflix.
Very well done.
That was very well done.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
wow.
still trying to process the gore. Like, everybody's dead.
No.
Everybody but that little girl made it out.
You're talking
or
to
died.
a lifelong. I watched all the Nightmare on Elm Streets at 6 or 7 years old. So gore has been. That's mostly what I wanted to write and do my screenplays on.
So you give I'm gonna rate it a 10. The first 10. That shit had
Out
me.
of all the video game reviews, you're gonna
The only other one we gave a 10 was the Sega Genesis commercial from 1993. That was it. But no, I'm gonna give it a 10. I thought that was fantastic. a video game introducing a new character like that, and then instead of a gameplay trailer, which came later, they gave you they wrote a story to give you just to play a
that's the
shooting
thing,
game. Like that's pretty tight.
The story started back in Titanfall.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay, everything started back with Titanfall and Titanfall 2.
Something about Respawn.
That's where all the lore and stuff comes from, is Respawn, and then each character kind of scratched and clawed their way out of this universe.
Yeah.
You know.
What's brilliant storytelling.
Yeah,
I give it a 10.
The way they're doing it, and the thing is like each season's got a new story.
Yeah,
right?
new characters.
But they all still connect, right? Like he was back. What was it, season 2 when the Halloween? Was it season 3?
Season 3 had the Halloween event.
So yeah, during the Halloween event, he was
back in Kings Canyon.
Yeah, he was the one in Kings Canyon, fucking just hiding around and everywhere.
And now you think about it, the zombies that we fought in Halloween kind of look like his form.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So
like I said, I give it a 10. What do you give it?
I don't want to be like
I just like the way they
sucking off Respawn all the time, but you know, I'll give it a 9.
I have to go 9 only. I liked the cinematic trailer. I thought that was awesome. I liked how they introduced a character. I've never played anything Apex or Titanfall, so a 9 just based on not knowing anything. And I'm sure I'm one of their demographics. Obviously, they want new people to join in.
A lot of people are starting to play again.
So I think if they wanted somebody who's never played ever's attention, they got it. That's definitely a good way to do it.
He looks scary as fuck, doesn't he?
But it was a little. The reason why I wouldn't go 10 and I didn't want to go 8.5 because I would sound a little bit like I'm hating, like because I've never played it. But I didn't go 10 only because I didn't like the cheesy. Who are you?
Would you like some haterade?
No, I'm not giving it an 8.5.
I actually thought that was the scariest bit.
Who are you? I like
the last thing I had.
I gave it a 10 because of the twist. When
the twist?
And if you watch the trailer before that, he killed the hammer guy. So it's like it's a whole story up to season 4.
We still don't actually know
twist,
who we're getting for this season.
Like we may get confirmed.
Right, but we may still get Forge.
Yeah, the other guy. Yeah.
Like we have no idea.
They even did a teaser trailer. I think you're getting Forge this season, and he'd end up dying by that guy.
Bro,
like he got stabbed.
We'll show you after the.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna give it a 9.5, and now a word from our sponsor.
Yeah, you're stupid for liking sports. Well, you're stupid for not liking sports.
Your face is stupid.
Yo. Guys, stop fighting. You guys should really check out our talk show's communication episode. And now we have new co-hosts, so check us out on our talk show. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Make sure you hit your notification button to stay good every Friday at 9 a.m. And we're back.
What's up, everyone? I hope you enjoyed our sponsors. So today's topic comes from one of our viewers / friends who tunes in every Friday. She suggested this. Her name is Trina.
Trina suggested a time in your life that had the most impact. Like you had 2 roads you could have taken, but you chose to take this one over that one. Why?
Okay, I'm not laughing at the question or topic, Trina.
He's laughing at us.
It's a great point. I am laughing at him.
I thought he did pretty well. Continue.
I couldn't tell if he was the president or not.
Today is a good day.
Okay, but on a serious note, okay, we've all been in places that, you know, we had to get our heads out of our own asses
It went either way, yeah.
Right, you know, I could have been a drug kingpin. But selling drugs isn't cool, kids. So you shouldn't do it. I was, hey man, somebody come up and was like, hey, you want to sell drugs? And I was like, no.
No.
I don't want to sell drugs.
I say no to drugs.
All right, DJ, do you have anything in your life that has impacted you that you could have went either way besides being a drug kingpin? And this episode would have been a lot different if he was a drug kingpin.
It's so sad. I don't even want to talk about sad stuff on the show all the time.
It's not sad. It's real.
It is real.
We talk about real things.
It is real.
I wasn't in the best of places for a long time, you know. And it started actually back when I was a kid because I lost my mom when I was 9.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I became very angry, you know, very angry little.
I don't think you were ever little.
No.
Angry child.
I became a very angry, regular-sized person when I was 9. I was a regular-sized person already at 9. I'm like 9 years old and 5'4".
Someone messed up in creative options, but
Here, make this guy.
we'll make this character 9 years old.
Worst
6'2".
episodes of Power Rangers ever. Make my DJ grow. So I was angry and stuff. The worst part is Trina already knows all this. Angry and stuff like that, and it didn't really solve anything being angry all the time. And then Dad passed away. I had to deal with that.
Many years later.
About 20 years later. Yeah.
So up to that point, you were just an asshole?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And then I started to think about what I was doing to people and stuff like that. And then Tom died. And I was just like, well, these are all great people in my life I knew.
Yeah.
Right? And the only way I knew how to honor them was to
Be great.
be better than me and try to be more like them. So it's actually very difficult. It's a pain because sometimes I just want to,
And how many years has it been since that?
It's been like 2 or 3 since Tom passed. And I actually got married right after Tom passed. So it was a crazy time, right? It's like
A lot happened.
right. There was a whole bunch of sadness, whole bunch of happiness, whole bunch of realization that I got to do something to not only better me but better society. I can't just be a stickler all the time.
So it'd be like 4 funerals and a wedding.
3 funerals and a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was referencing
movie.
the movies, 4 weddings and a funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so
Yeah,
you're
it's
no
hard.
longer an asshole.
It's hard to talk about. I mean, I try to be an asshole sometimes. I feel nostalgic when I get to be an asshole. I'm just like,
Memories.
You're more picking and choosing when it.
right.
Yeah.
Like when we play video games,
Yeah, he's an asshole.
I
I can hear it in his voice.
well, because I got Bob and Josh there that I'm bullshitting with, so I'm just like, I'm really fucking.
Yeah, he'd be like, if you hit the guy, he might die in the game. I was going to have you go next.
Oh. My crossroad is definitely when I was in 9th grade. I moved down here. Me and my mom were living in Kentucky, and we moved back to Florida. And I was getting there. I pretty much I had to choose whether or not, because we were only here for like a month or 2. Mm-hmm. So I had to choose whether or not I was going to stay with my mom and go back to Kentucky and finish 9th grade, or stay in Florida with my dad. The problem is, my dad was taken away at 7. He went to jail. And so I really didn't know him up until that point because I was 7. So you're not really aware of your parents. Mm-hmm. But because of that, I was like, maybe I should stay with my mother, only because I was more familiar. But it was really weird because I wanted to stay in Florida. I knew I eventually wanted to be here. So to have to come to that crossroad, honestly, it took me forever to really come to terms with choosing to go back with my mom. But I really wanted to stay. It was just really difficult to stay. The situation with my father is difficult. It was weird and awkward. And
Do you know I've never met your mother? Sorry to interrupt.
no,
I haven't.
I've never really met your mom.
no.
Now I know Face. Face is, at least what I know of him now.
Yeah.
Face is an amazing guy.
Yeah, now. Yeah. He had to, like everybody, you have to go through something, and sometimes when you do, it makes you a better person. Sometimes it makes you worse or the same. But with him, he definitely became the dad that I thought of him, but he wasn't at the time. And then, of course, now the dad that I have is a little bit better. And I'm editing myself just to be nice. And
Well, does your dad watch the...
no,
Probably not yet.
No,
but he
not
might.
yet. But I don't want to be doing that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be doing that. But
See, that's Remember earlier when I was talking about your mama jokes? I wasn't talking about your guys' mamas. I was talking about, I go hard at my mom sometimes. I fuck with her. I make fun of her age and all kinds of stuff like that.
Right.
Or my mother, who's still my biological mother. That's a long fucking story.
Yeah.
Okay, which we're not going to go into. But you see how when you talk about your parents, especially on a platform like this, you're like, well,
Yeah, you know, you don't want to be that guy.
Especially if they see it someday.
Small, even if it's
That's
small
because your
or
mom's
big,
not going to subscribe to our channel.
No, I mean my real mom and dad.
Oh.
Yeah, your real parents, for sure.
Oh, I could talk shit about them all day.
And you could not have a son right now.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, I think about that too, and that's part of my not regretting going back. I think I would have still had my son, but I get what you mean. The path that I ended up taking led me to my son, for sure.
Right. And it's like, well, think about it like this, okay? A small instance. How did you meet your wife?
She punched me in the head for talking shit.
The shit that he hadn't talked, by the way. We're still on the record about that.
He didn't even say nothing. It was Bob.
He had never said anything of that sort.
Who said it?
It was either me or Bob. Either way, you know.
And I got blamed for it.
He got blamed for it, and the overreaction was expected.
Yeah.
Right? Because we all know your wife.
Yeah.
You're an amazing woman as she is.
We all know your wife.
We all,
the whole
we all,
internet knows her wife.
We all know your wife.
I actually have a clip of his wife right here.
Wipe that resting bitch face off, please. Hey, try smiling. Careful, your face will stick like that.
I hope it does.
You look like Sarah.
She is with Adam.
Oh, other side. She is with Adam.
No, it's that I work in healthcare in
What?
Florida.
Okay, just like that, right? That one interaction. If you guys hadn't have had that interaction, do you think your son would have been
born?
Like, do you think?
Like I said,
you know,
I only realistically regret because my high school experience was kind of crappy, and you know, the few friends that I did have, it was like mixed bags with some of them, because it was like my idea of what was going on wasn't true, because I had really weird self-esteem issues, confidence issues. I didn't think anybody liked me. So
you had confidence issues? I don't believe that.
I did. I actually didn't get confidence till maybe 21, 22. And it was fake for a little bit, and then it became narcissistic and real to the nth degree. Now my confidence level is
technically he got the girl that punched him in the back of the head, so
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
But
as a child with her.
I'm glad my wife didn't punch me in the back of the head.
But the high school thing really did kind of suck, and R.I.P. to my best friend Drew, who passed away a year ago. This coming 4/20. Yeah.
I know who Drew is. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember you talking about him.
Yeah. That he helped me get through junior and senior year.
But as you reflect, you regretted it then.
I did.
Technically not now.
No, I don't regret it now almost at all.
The path that you took made you who you are today.
Right.
Even through all that bad high school experience.
Even through all the... Right, exactly.
If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't be...
But at the time, I sure did.
Because you wouldn't be as confident now.
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't be as witty as I am.
Josh.
Yes, I know. In conclusion.
Do you know how a door works?
We're not doing this again. You already fucked with me yesterday with this. Yes. A door can either close or open more paths. If it's a room, it can then close it or attach it to another room.
Unless it has a window.
If it's open.
Unless it has a window.
Don't get us started on windows.
If you're not in the room, does the room exist?
Yes, and the tree falls, it still makes a sound.
But if nobody's there to hear it?
It echoes throughout the thing and creates the freaking butterfly effect.
What about you there, Mr. Josh?
And that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We still got a bunch to get through. We still got...
Yeah, but I can just move that to the side. I'm not the only one that heard it, right? Okay.
I heard what?
Oh, shit. Damn door thing again.
I'm about to say, plus...
I know. So, my crossroads happened. It's still happening.
Oh, and that's all the time we have for today, folks.
No, my path that I'd taken was forced upon me. I guess you could say it was divine intervention or whatever it's called.
You Spider-Man?
You Spider-Man.
With great power.
Come scream.
Can I tell my story?
Damn, that's true, because you could just end this shit.
So recently, a year or two ago, I was dating this girl who had children, and I threw myself into it. Me and her didn't work out, and I fell in love with the kids and being a father. And what that did was give me purpose on taking care of someone else. Like, it gave me reason to get up in the morning because it wasn't about me anymore.
If I get up and get a sandwich while you're talking, do you think the viewers would mind?
That's really rude, guy.
Do you mind in the middle of filming if I get up and get a sandwich while you tell this boring ass story? Is what he just said on. I do love that you found something through that, though.
Well, after what happened, we didn't work out, and then I felt lost. Like, because I had the ultimate goal of family, and because I'm adopted, my belief of loving something that's not yours, like, because it's a choice. Like, when my mom chose to raise me because I'm not hers, I think is almost as power as like unconditional love, because you're like, oh, it's my kid, I'm going to love you.
I mean, sometimes
but it wasn't my kid, so I chose to love them and take on a role as a father because their father wasn't there. And I was a damn good father. She even says it. I was just a shitty boyfriend. But during that, and then during that whole period, Brent was getting married and moving.
So you were seeing...
So I was trying to find my purpose again, and then I threw myself into YouTube, and I started vlog entertainment. So that way my mind, because how my mind works, it's always going. And I found a way to distract myself. And then YouTube and friends, my friends helped me get through it. But I'm still on that path of finding my purpose. And then me and DJ recently started this talk show. And now we're on 21 episodes. We have 100 followers.
See, I'm a bad friend because I do what my brother used to do for me, right? When Tom went and Mom went, you know what my brother did? Punched me in the arm. He said, suck it up. Okay, neither of them are going to want you to act this way. They want you to continue your life and do good for you. Don't worry about it.
Well, for me, what hurt, like I said...
Punch in the arm.
I was forced to have to do this all over again. It wasn't like, I chose not to do it. Like, even after we broke up, I was still in the kids' lives for about a year, helping get to daycare and stuff like that, because I'm some kind of twisted mind, like, well, if I do this, she'll take me back. But, like, the thing is like, I had to learn the lesson when we talked in the past, is that I'm no longer important. And sometimes everybody wants to feel like someone to love.
What'd you just say?
I was no longer important.
That sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
One moment
say.
I had kids, and one moment I didn't exist anymore.
That doesn't mean you're not important no more, jackass.
I mean, to them. I mean, in the fact of that one moment, one day you're like, I'm their father, happy Father's Day, to the next day that I don't exist.
Well,
and then I'm living in this bubble, and life is going on around me, and then I don't feel like I exist anymore. I mean, because you lost your purpose. Everything you did didn't matter no more. No matter what you did or how good you were, it just is gone. And now I'm still finding my way back. So that was my path. It was chosen for me.
Oh, well, if it's purpose you're looking for, you got plenty of purpose. We got plenty of work to do on this talk show all the time.
That's what I'm saying. It made me lead up to, I want to be a director or producer / writer.
Well, there you go.
I think some of the stuff that you could write would be pretty good.
I mean, 50 is a little old to decide you want to produce stuff.
Right, 47 is...
First of all, Harrison Ford didn't actually become an actor until his 40s. Same thing with the guy that played Snape.
Morgan Freeman's first role was 36, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's...
And then Gary Vee didn't start his own business until 32.
Gary Busey?
Gary Vee.
Gary Busey.
Manager.
I was like, Gary Busey's...
Gary Busey's a crazy motherfucker.
Albert Einstein started in the patent factory and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, dude. Well, hell yeah. I'm still out here
you're never too
trying
old.
to be a screenplay writer.
You're too old.
Yeah, I'm way too old to do it.
No, what's her name? What's it called? Writer Emily Dickinson didn't publish her first stuff until in her 40s.
You said that correctly.
What?
Emily Dickinson. Very proud of you. You said it right the first time. That would have been one of the words you fucked up because I'm,
Right.
Well, if it has to do with Derek. Did you silence your phone?
Apparently I don't normally get bothered. There's the difference. 20-some fucking weeks. I don't normally get bothered.
20 weeks. I don't get nothing.
Apparently my wife needs some chips.
Important life lesson. If she's hungry, feed her. Brent Geddick. No, but We're gonna start making T-shirts that have quotes on it. Like my George at work goes, "The golf cart's not meant for two people," but the way he says, like, "This is not meant for two people," and I put George 2019. But that's all the paths that we have taken to lead us to today.
I don't know.
And I think we're still going, and there'll be probably many paths ahead of us.
Many more forks and turns and lefts and ups
So
and
many
downs.
alternate realities we can create. No.
Oh, Jesus. Alternate reality theory. Now that that's over with, that doom and gloom subject.
I know. But thank you, Trina, for your suggestion. I think it was a good idea.
It was a good idea. We just went completely dark with it, and we're sorry about that.
Well,
Probably
we all
listening right now is just like, oh, these
Apparently DJ wants a sandwich.
fucking assholes.
Really wants a sandwich.
Yeah, I really wanted to get a sandwich during the
He
middle of
wants
that.
a tuna bacon sandwich.
That is disgusting. You don't mix tuna and what is
I've
that?
had tuna bacon and onions.
Yeah, look at you. Look what you can see right there.
What is that?
How about you move back on camera?
I am in camera.
Halfway. Now look at you.
Do a new segment called The Wrong Way to Help People.
Oh, yes.
I like this idea.
Well,
already.
it's basically the same thing as according to plan. But
Sort
it's,
of.
we're going to do a play-by-play of how not to help somebody. There's many ways you can help people.
Lots
Me
of
and DJ
ways.
talk about all the time, actually. It's how you deliver your message.
If you see a car, somebody broke down in the middle of the road, maybe you can help them push the car off to the side of the road. See if they need jumper cables or something like that. Get them out of the middle of the road. Hold the door for somebody, man or woman, you know.
So, here it is.
Security, motherfucker! I'm just trying to help you.
I'm sorry, but I don't need your help.
As you can see right there, I don't think she started off good.
Yeah. Anytime you Samuel L. Jackson somebody.
Yeah, it's not going to go
Okay.
well if you're not.
Tired of these
Samuel.
motherfucking
So,
people and these motherfucking checkout counters.
I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
I'm trying to help you,
That's her
motherfucker.
opening statement. So, let's see if she continues to deliver her message correctly.
Yes, you do, motherfucker. You do need my help, sir. Can't you see that? You
Oh, hold
son of
on.
a bitch?
Hold on.
As you can see here, they're probably at the Walmart self-checkout.
Hold on. So you started out with motherfucker.
We call him a bitch.
Now you can't stop moving your mouth in that I've just taken meth kind of way.
Well, then she calls him sir. Why don't you start with the sir?
Clearly.
Maybe
on
she
that.
gets better. Let's find out.
Maybe.
Please just let me check out my groceries.
Fuck you! I'm trying to help.
Please just let.
Okay, so he retaliated there. As you see, he doesn't need her help.
He threw
And her
out a hard
response was "fuck you, you do." Let's see
a
what
hard
else.
please.
You motherfucker!
Wow, this is.
You gotta ask Jesus Christ.
I
We're all
don't have to
sinners.
do anything.
We're all sinners.
Clearly on meth.
So now, apparently, he needs Jesus because everyone's a sinner.
Don't do drugs.
He's not gonna force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You.
So as you can see now that he didn't want her help, she didn't take it the right way. Now she just wants him to leave the self-checkout.
Just take your shit and go somewhere else.
Motherfucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here. You motherfucking accuser.
He went from motherfucker to a motherfucking accuser.
All right, we got upgraded a word.
Accuser of the fucking brethren, you mother.
Alright, I'm out. No. I can't.
Adam, sit back down.
No more people, man. I want off this planet. I don't want to be here no more. Nah, I can't do it.
Maybe not start out.
And
calling
that
people.
was our not going according to plan.
She's
So
just Samuel L. Jackson, that dude.
you accuser of the brethren.
Motherfucker. That was great. I'm glad I found that this week.
Now moving on to Florida driving tip.
Oh, I had a Florida driving tip. Now I forgot what it was.
To all you trucks out there, like maintenance trucks and trucks with trailers, when it's rush hour traffic in Florida, stay out of the fast lane. You're not ever fast enough for rush hour traffic. Please in Florida, it seems to be an issue with maintenance trucks and landscaping trucks, garbage trucks. You all want to get in the fast lane. And 441 and 90, everywhere, you get in the fast lane and go 45. You're not fast enough to be in that lane. Get the hell over. Thank you.
And this week's Florida Driving Tip is brought to you by Adam. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Australia could still use your help, so if you want to donate, go ahead. Follow us on all of our social medias.
Make sure you hit your notification button so you get us every Friday at 9 a.m.
Today's question of the day is, what was your fork in the road if you would like to share?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
Or if you've ever tried to help somebody and called a motherfucker over and over again when you're helping them.
Only Samuel L. Jackson is allowed to do that.
Let me help you there, motherfucker!
Then I'd be like, of course, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you have any questions that you want us to discuss, think about, put on our talk show, or if you want to be on the talk show and are nearby, you let us
below.
Let us know. You know, Josh got an email.
Yeah,
I got email too, but you guys can't have it.
It's David Griffey. It's right here with the hotline number, his personal address.
Hotline number.
This is his social security number.
Here's my driver's license.
So next week we'll talk about something.
Yeah.
Wait. No, DJ had an idea. Hold on. What's next week? The worst games?
Oh, so next week I wanted to do the 5 worst games we've played last year.
Okay. Video games.
And I'd like to do spoiler alerts, but I don't want to give it away. Number 1's.
That was definitely a spoiler. So stay tuned. We'll see you next week.